This is Jeff Wagner.
That's sweet.
He's got a couple of his friends helping him here. You got Mark and Jonathan, Johnny, and Jeff's here going to talk. I'll let him talk. Some of you guys, 2 years ago, Gus, you might have been the only one here.
Last year.
Last year? Okay, all right. So we got some guys from last year. So I'm going to let him, talk to you guys and go from there.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate the introduction. Yes, I wanted to spend a little bit of time with you today and tell you a little bit about my trials and tribulations. Some of you might remember me from last year. I came out and I spoke to you guys, and then you won 4 straight basketball games and you finished strong there at the end, especially that UConn victory and beating DePaul in the tournament there. So I'm really honored to be here again, Coach. And I've got a couple of my friends with me, Johnny G. Lyon, who sits with me in the front row, and then Mark Wagner back there. And I want to tell you a little bit about me, a little bit about, talk a little bit about you, and 2 words or 3 words that I really go by in life. And then if it works out and if you're ready to commit, I'd like to see you guys commit. And then sign the banner if you're truly committed. And then pray with me also. So I grew up in Ohio, Anthony Crater's Ohio State. Where's Anthony? Okay, in the land of basketball up there. Then I moved to Kansas, and that's where Jawanza is from, right, Jawanza? Yep. And then I moved to Tennessee. I was a tennis player, and one of my fondest victories was beating Macaulay, where Ron went. Where's Ron? There you go. Where Ron went. So I've kind of been in some basketball-rich places, but I came down here to play tennis at USF. Charlie Bradley was my hero back in the day. Rapper's Delight was my favorite song back in the day. And I just really have a lot of just great memories of University of South Florida. And now graduated, got my master's here. I was around with Chucky Atkins days, those in the 90s. And it's just a pleasure to continue to be a long-time season ticket holder and sit next to guys like Johnny G. Lyon, who probably knows more about you than just about anybody. So and then I came here, and after graduating USF, I got into the business world, got out and about, and really I had my family, I had my friends that were supportive. I made my best friends in college days. The college buddies were my absolute best buddies, and I think that your organization and you have that camaraderie already going, that probably years from now, some of these guys in your room will still be some of your best friends. So I went through a lot of trials and tribulations, and my fitness was another thing that really pulled me through. Competitive tennis athlete, then I got into marathon running, Ironman. I've done over a dozen triathlons, 5 marathons. Mark's been in some of them with me, and I've just really been blessed. So it was my family, my friends, my faith, and my fitness. It really pulled me through. In 2003, I got diagnosed with leukemia, the kind of leukemia that kids get. Does anybody have any stories, or anybody been affected by cancer in family or friends? Let's see a show of hands. Been affected by knowing somebody or some kind of situation, just about all of us. And Moffitt Cancer Center has been a real blessing to me. As a matter of fact, Moffitt Cancer Center is named after the founding father of my undergrad fraternity, Alpha Tau Omega. So University of South Florida is my home. Basketball is my sport. I like football a lot too, I have to admit. But you guys really are the pulse of athletics here, and you're the history here. So I wanted to ask you, Coach, if you could come up, please. Maybe just pull up a seat and sit next with me, please. And then I want to ask, who are the leaders on this team? Which one of you guys feel that you're going to step up to the plate these last 5 to 15 games, until the NCAA championship finals on that Monday? How many of you guys can, or who are the leaders? Let me ask you, who are the leaders on this team? Okay, come on up here, Anthony. Everybody agree with that? Anthony's the leader on this team? Okay, why don't you bring your stool to my friend? Okay. Who else is a leader on this team? Augustus? Okay, come on up. All right, good. So we kind of got an idea of who the leaders are and who really wants to step up. In 2003, I was telling you that I got diagnosed with cancer, and if it weren't for my family, my friends, my faith, and my fitness, I would not be alive today. I battled through 7 cancers now. My DNA has changed over. I was alive. I'm alive because of an unknown related donor through a bone marrow transplant. I went to heaven. I went to hell. I lived out of my body for 26 hours. Heaven wasn't ready to take me. Hell wasn't ready to take me either. But I knew I had a plan and a purpose coming back here. 100 plus units of other people's blood, plasma, and platelets saved my life. So I might have some of you in me. When they say you have a split personality, Jeff, it's probably true. Because my DNAs change over, my blood types change over, and 100 plus units. Why I'm mentioning this is adversity. Everybody has, when I'm paralyzed, cancer treatment paralyzed me, and I don't have really any movement or feeling from here down. But you know, really, I can still do everything I was doing. I was playing volleyball, beach volleyball. Well, beach is a little hard for a wheelchair, but I play indoor volleyball now. And basketball, tennis, triathlon, swimming, I can do everything. And I can do everything because through Christ, everything is possible. And if you don't have faith, I ask you to reach out. There's an organization called Athletes in Action. I think you can probably see the logo on the back of my shirt here. Athletes in Action, that has Bible studies of many of the football players and soccer players, what have you. It's a good group of people. So if you need to really, if you're struggling and you're lost, I encourage you to go to Athletes in Action here at the USF. So overcoming adversity has been really a key to me, and it starts up here. You know, I look at a lot of you guys, and you've got the mental toughness. You've got what it takes to do whatever you need, and obviously you got the physical ability. I think at this level, Coach, wouldn't you say it's about 10% physical ability and about 90% attitude and mental ability? Yeah. Okay. So that's the way it is in a lot of things in life. You know, we can't control what happens to our body sometimes. I didn't ask cancer to come into my body, but it did. But it's been a real blessing for me, and University of South Florida has pulled me through a lot, especially in 2003 when the Bulls were, the football team was playing Auburn up there. I don't know if any of you remember that, but they played Auburn, and after that game, the team gave me credit for the victory. Because I'd been writing letters to the team, and I'd always sign my name, Finish Strong, Jeff Wagner. So I kind of became known as a Finish Strong guy in 2007. He gave me credit for the rise to #2 in the country, and I was on several TVs, CNN, ESPN, whatnot. But that lifted me up because I was isolated at the time for 100 days. I couldn't get out and do anything because if I climbed anything, I would die.